Hey y'all, Mind the Monsters. So I'm going to try to play this video and I hope it works because the last time I tried to do this, I didn't have audio. If not, I'll just upload it. I'm so livid right now. Like, I'm so disappointed and disgusted with the state of Florida and the people that live here, dude. So hopefully it'll show this. This is the main reason why we don't go out and do anything where there's large crowds, because we were living in Daytona and this was a constant event every weekend. So whenever we have one of these massacres, there's always that one asshat that decides that they need to participate in one of these horrible events. So first, I'm going to share my Twitter. So we're going to pull up my Twitter first. So this is what I come home from the Parks house and see in my feed. Then you have this. Yarborough shooting, casualties. 2 killed, 18 hospitalized with injuries. 1 person detained so far. Here's another footage video, different point of view. Real close. So the guy in the hoodie, watch this one again. Right here. Watch, see that? That's a weapon. So was this one of the shooters? Who knows? Hell, it might have been somebody just trying to protect themselves. So then here, this is apparently a street performer.
Oh shit, nigga! Hey, protect the shirt, please. God damn it, please, God damn it. God damn. Everybody, get straight. Where my dog?
There's another video of that. So here you go. Somebody else caught it too. See this cat? But then we don't know, was this a victim? Or was this somebody that chose to protect themselves? Here's another one. It's the same shit. Look here. People running for their lives. say, you know, oh, we need gun reform. Guns don't kill people, idiot. There's another one. There's the presser. So watch the presser.
Chief Lee Burkaw here. Yeah, everybody's ready.
So here goes the presser.
All right, Chief Lee Burkaw here. This morning, it's a tragic what happened here that families have to wake up and see on the news what happened here tonight. We have to think about the families involved and the victims that were involved, and our hearts go out to them. What we know at this point, this is a very complicated scene. What we know at this point is it was a disturbance or a fight between two groups. And in this fight between two groups, we had hundreds of innocent people involved that were in the way. And unfortunately, as a result of that, we've had 2 that have passed away and 18 in the hospital with injuries. And again, our hearts go out to the families. Imagine waking up, hearing about this, and knowing or being related to somebody that was involved in this. So what we're asking is we're asking anybody that was out there that has video, and we know that there are some out there because we've seen them on social media.
Okay, so go on social media and find these people.
Anybody that has video of this.
It's called investigation. This is what pisses me off about Florida. You got these lazy ass cops that don't want to do their job. They want other people to reach out, and tips are great, but the videos are already out there.
Please report it to us. Call our non-emergency line at 231-6130. We need that video because what happened here is completely unacceptable. And like every other case with our detectives and our officers and our partners that work together, we're going to hold those accountable and we're going to bring them to justice. But we need the cooperation of the community for that. And that is our ask. Again, it's a very complex scene. We're working through that, but we know that we have 18 in the hospital, and we're right now providing assistance for them. We have victim advocates out there that are working with them. So I have one that have turned himself in that's involved in it, and detectives are interviewing him now.
Okay, so I want to know, was that the cat with the gun that we caught in the footage?
Related?
At this point, it's early in the investigation, so that'll be part of our investigation.
And you said you have one person that you guys are talking about now. Do you know idea how many shooters there were? Just one?
Again, we're working through it, but there's at least 2 at this point.
Do you know what sparked the fight or the altercation between the 2 groups?
We know there was a disturbance or issue between the 2 groups, but what that is going to be part of our investigation.
That number again?
813-231-6130.
Question. Anything you could tell us about the victim?
Again, we're working through that. The tragedy is that we have two deceased and up to 18 other victims. And I just ask that everybody look at the victims and realize what happened here and know that it's unacceptable. And if there's any motivation for somebody to provide us a tip, let that be the motivation. We need to hold those accountable that were involved.
Do we know the age of the person?
Again, we're working through all that right now. We're working to get them.
There has to be security camera footage. That's a main street downtown where an event was going on.
Identified in the ages.
If you could give any message to their parents.
That we care. The police department is a caring police department in the community. This is one of the greatest communities, the city of Tampa. Any other agencies that come here and see that is the caring and community relation that we have. And that's what's going to solve this crime, is community coming together.
I know you have officers all over the place. What was the response to it?
Officers were already on scene when this happened. And fortunately, they were not injured.
And explain, there was a lot of people here tonight, right? There was like a pub crawl going on.
Ebor night on a Saturday night is 3 o'clock. The bar's let out. There's hundreds in the street.
What time did the incident happen?
Just before 3 a.m.
There's at least one shooter still at large.
Again, we're working through that right now.
Do you know if these folks
So in other words, they don't know.
in the streets, they bumped into each other, they come out of a bar or something?
It's part of the investigation, whether they came from a bar or whether they were just on the street. That'll be part of the investigation.
Street, not inside the place.
From what we know now, it happened in the street. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm so disgusted right now with the human people, man. So disgusted. Like, what in the hell is wrong with people? There's a father in mourning. The second child I done lost to gun violence. That's all I have to say. I'm losing my mind right now. I don't know what to do. Emmett Wilson says his son, 14, was killed in the Yarber shooting. 14. I'm so disgusted right now. Like, there are not words for how angry I am. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even want my daughter going to trick or treat because we can't gather. You can't go somewhere without some jackass wanting to start shooting. When we lived on Seabreeze in Daytona, it was horrible. It was every weekend razzles. Somebody was getting shot in razzles. Somebody was getting shot outside of razzles. Somebody was getting shot outside. Carjackings. Me and my oldest son filmed a blood trail one day. And hell, we could see where the guy got in the damn car and left, but the police couldn't find him for weeks. What the hell is wrong with the world we live in? I'm so sad right now. What the hell is wrong? So I had to hardwire in. So I moved to the floor where the PlayStation is. Thank you for everybody that's here. And like it says on the bottom there, those that need content, please use this. I didn't work for this. I literally got home from the parts house, was sitting here drinking my coffee. I'm actually fixing more. And this is what comes up in my Twitter feed. Thank you, Music City Mom, for coming in. Dandelion-us, Drifty, thank you for coming in. Thank you for anybody that's still here. Like, I'm so, like, disgusted right now. And this shit happens in threes, y'all. It happens in threes. My mom always said that shit happens in threes. So think about it. You had the Sandy Hook Elementary School. Okay? The following December, matter of fact, my sister's birthday, you had Heath High School shooting. I stood in that prayer circle every morning. Every morning. 3 girls lost their lives. Then you had Columbine. Columbine got a lot of media coverage. You didn't hear about Heath. And I'm not saying, oh, my hometown needed the coverage, but hello, this shit needs to stop. You know, you want to put on harder gun laws and this and that. You know what Florida just did? They just made it an open carry state. I'm from an open carry state. I'm from Kentucky. We open carry up there. How many times have you been sitting and watching the news and seen in Kentucky, Paducah, a mass shooting? The high school. Hell, a couple of years ago, it was concerts. Hurricane Ian took out our home in Daytona. I was so damn glad to leave that city. Because let me tell you what, Daytona, Miami, Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, all have bad names for this shit happening. All of them. And they say, oh, we need stronger gun laws. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have a damn thing to do with gun laws. We need better humans. We need better humans in this world. Gun laws are, what is that, a piece of paper? A bunch of overpaid government fucks are going on there and being like, oh, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to put people in jail for fucking possession of pot. Sorry for the language, graphic language. For possession of pot. But we're going to put a pedophile or a murderer in jail for 10, 15 years. Let them out. They reoffend. You can't even go to a group gathering without having a damn bulletproof vest on. It is sad times we live in. And it is, thank you, Music City Mom, if you're still in here. If not, if you are still in here and I would reach out to JLR. I'll reach out to him too on Twitter, but I don't even know if he's back in Florida yet. Is it illegal to open carry while getting intoxicated? Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure it is. If it's not, it should be. You know, 2 years ago, I went to a pawn shop and I bought a 40 cal. I'll tell you why. Because we were laying in the apartment in Daytona with my daughter. And all of a sudden I hear gunshots out front. I had to literally throw my stepdaughter into the floor. Literally pick her up and throw her into the floor. So me and my oldest son go out. This is how professional Daytona police are. They had red Solo cups marking where the bullets were. And I'm sure my signal sucks. I'm sitting in the floor hardwired in with the PlayStation LAN cord. So I apologize if the signal's shit. We need to teach about emotional health. It's important as mental health. Exactly. Mental health matters. Mental health matters. And just like these two kids that ran over that cop, they're sitting in court laughing and flipping off the family. But yet, like a week after it happened, his mama was on TV talking about, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Your kid's got tattoos on his face. I've got tattoos. I'm not against tattoos. I'm covered in them. As parents, you need to stop letting the PlayStation, stop letting the damn internet raise your kids. They don't pay for their phones. Go through their phones. You pay for the phone, right? Go through their phone. They have no privacy as long as they're living in my house. As long as I'm paying for your phone. Know where your children are. 14 years old celebrating Halloween. First of all, what the hell was a 14-year-old doing out at 3 o'clock in the morning in Tampa Bay? None of my business. Stellar parenting. He might not have known where his 14-year-old was. Hell, he might have been down there with his mama because 3 o'clock in the morning in downtown Tampa, that's where you want your kid. I'm a little upset. I've been upset since last night. For those of y'all that follow my channel know why I'm upset. But these things happen in threes. Keep your ears and your eyes open and watch. Mark my words. Maine, Tampa, there'll be another one. I wouldn't be surprised if it's out west. Do I trust the government? Hell no, I don't trust them. Do I trust people? Hell no, I don't trust people. Not as far as I can throw them. And I hope my signal's not cutting in and out and this is not a horrible fucking glitchy live because this is really important. And like I had pulled up on the comment, if you can't come up with your own content and you need to find your content, share this. This is something important that needs to be put out. There you go. Dandelion says probably Colorado. We have these things pretty commonly. See? The Jason Aldean concert. I think it was Jason Aldean. Correct me if I'm wrong. A couple years ago, there was a shooting. Small town, big town, it don't matter, apparently. And as far as the main shooting, I'm going to put my opinion out there. So our government fails our vets. Do you know how many vets are homeless? Do you know how many die? Do you know how many commit self-harm and suicide because of YouTube? 22 a day, at least. The Valhalla Project. Normally I wear a metal bracelet, but it's been all to hell and I quit wearing it. But I post it periodically on Twitter. The image of it. 22 a day. Because our military can't get the help that they need. These kids are being raised by social media. They're being raised by PlayStation. They're being raised by anything but their parents. I've buried 2 kids and I have 2 boys that are here. I have stepchildren as well. You know what you won't hear about? My kids committing a mass murder. Yeah. Because they were raised the right way and to respect guns. My youngest son got his first shotgun when he was 10 years old. Dead-eye shot. Beast with a gun. Used for hunting. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And we, the people, are pissed off. I know I am. Here we go, right here. I was right. One of the worst mass events in our history, I do believe. The Jason Aldean concert was in Vegas. Okay, so I was off by a couple states. Sorry. My bad. It's been a few years ago. And I partake in the tree pretty often, so my memory's not great. That's why I use a lot of my notes and stuff. I'm going to check to see if there's any kind of updates, if they've caught the other one. Let's see. Go to the latest. And big shout out to WFLA. What is this? Okay, this is Meet the Press. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull this up and listen to his opinion. I'm going to turn my camera off because, like I said, I'm on swamp signal. Share my screen. We'll go to Twitter. Here we go.
In Florida, our crime rate's at a 50-year low, and our violent crime rate's down 30% since I've been governor. So we're handling it strong.
Governor, actually, statistically speaking, the CDC says that the firearm mortality rate is actually higher under your administration than it was under your predecessor's administration. But I do want to move on to the campaign and just
the what mortality rate? No.
The firearm mortality rate.
Well, I don't. But
was actually higher under your administration than your predecessors. That's according to the CDC. Let me move on to the campaign, Governor.
Well, right. Because you had COVID and all that stuff. Excess mortality, is that what you're saying? That went up everywhere in the country from 2020 on. No, our excess mortality went up less Governor, than anybody.
The firearm mortality rate. Let me move on, though, to the campaign, because I want to let you respond.
You can look, in Florida, our crime rate's at a 50-year low, and our violence.
Okay, so, well then. See here. There was a mass shooting last night 1 mile from where I live in Yarborough. I also have to risk my life to go out in Tampa, right? Turns out main shooter was most likely multiple shooters. No, we're not talking about that. At least 2 people are dead in a shooting in the heart of Yarborough City, Florida nightlife scene, police said. And here, those are the same videos that I show. But look at this cat. Look at that right there. Look at that. That's a weapon. That's the presser. We're not going to watch the presser again. Just looking to see if there's anything that we can see. It looks like News Nation. This was a clip. Somebody screenshotted it. Halloween horror. Dark shadow fell over Tampa's Ybor City. Gunfire erupted in mid-Merriment, leaving 2 dead and 18 injured. In its wake, the festive streets ran red after the aftermath. We watched that one. Watch that one. That's a GIF. I'm not going to pull that up. So I don't care nothing about no GIF. I think that's all we got as of right now. I think that's going to be it. No. The pre-upload that I did is going to be your most recent news. Looks like my StreamYard's going to crap out on me. But I don't want to make this too terribly long of a live. It froze. Sorry. Let's see. I don't miss anything, Dandy. I have to say thank you for being in here, Dandy. I just watched something the other day I actually forgot about since things have been so frequent. Yeah, it probably did freeze because my signal sucks. I'm literally sitting in the floor hard routing, like I said, my PlayStation cord. But I don't want to make this too terribly long because I actually want people to steal this content. Please, please use my content. Please. Because this needs to be talked about. Mindless drones walking around with guns. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody for coming in and stopping by and spending a little bit of their Saturday with me. I'm going to go ahead and end this live.